The referees governing body, the PGMOL, looks set to throw the book at Jurgen Klopp after he was involved in an incident with referee Paul Tierney at the end of Liverpool versus Tottenham. But what exactly happened between the two of them? Why does it seem to keep happening, and why is it so serious? Hello there everybody, Adam Cleary from 442 here, and it's time to talk yet again about Liverpool and officials and why they just can't get along. Right, so cards fully on table at the time of me recording this. Nothing has officially happened between Klopp and the governing bodies as of yet. But all the noise and all the rumours are that they are going to gently lean him over the desk and just... Well, as you no doubt will have seen, there was a bit of a thriller at Anfield between Liverpool and Tottenham. Liverpool raced into a 3-goal lead. Tottenham were like, oh no, it's happening again, but they dragged the game back to 3-3 in the dying minutes of the match, and Liverpool still somehow found a way to grab a winner. And then it just all went mad. Klopp then raced along the touchline to effectively celebrate in the face of fourth official John Brooks, somehow pulling his hamstring in the process, but I digress. He was promptly given both a yellow card and a stern talking to by referee Paul Tierney, and that sort of looked like it was it. But it wasn't. Post-match, Klopp got in front of the Sky cameras, immediately held his hands up and said he shouldn't have carried on the way he did, but also that what Paul Tierney had said to him while he was giving him his yellow card was not acceptable. He also crucially brought up the fact that there seems to be a bit of a history between Klopp's Liverpool and Paul Tierney, mentioning several games over the years where he's perceived his decisions to be, how can I put this delicately, not all that fair. Now look, right, every single fan of every single football team believes that every single referee has a problem with their club specifically and that they don't get decisions just for whatever reason. But not to get all tinfoil hat about this, but when it comes to Liverpool fans and Paul Tierney, there's definitely something there. It all started with their first touchline spat in July 2020 when Liverpool beat Aston Villa 2-0. Klopp was giving Tierney pelters for missing a fairly blatant foul, to which the referee simply replied, I missed it, Jurgen. I'm going to make mistakes. Get over it. There was also a very public incident in a 0-0 draw with Manchester United the following January, where Tierney blew an early whistle for half-time despite Sadio Mane looking clean through on goal. At the end of that year, in a 2-2 against Spurs, Harry Kane slid in on Andy Robertson over the ball with his stud showing, and somehow neither the referee nor VAR thought this was a red card. Klopp then, of course, famously went up to Paul Tierney and physically told him, I have no problem with referees, only you. And then, of course, there was that Rodri handball against Everton where Man City somehow got out of Goodison Park with all 3 points, and Liverpool fans, rightly or wrongly, do think that was kind of the moment that meant they weren't going to win the league that year, and yeah, that was Paul Tierney. And that brings us nicely to Liverpool 4, Tottenham 3. Not only does Jurgen Klopp feel like Oliver Skipp should have seen a red card for this tackle in particular, but moments before Tottenham's late equaliser, a blatant shirt pull on Mohamed Salah was somehow missed by all of the officials. It was that incident that led to Klopp having words with the fourth official, which is why he then went and celebrated in his face. So you can see how all the pieces connect together. So you've got a long-standing beef with a particular referee on one hand, a highly charged emotional game of football on the other, and that has led to Jurgen Klopp coming out in an interview and effectively accusing a referee of having a substantial bias against his team. That is enormous. But what's potentially even more enormous, and could be the reason that whatever fine or punishment is coming down the line is massive for him, is the fact that he's also accused him of speaking to him in an unprofessional manner. Now, the PGMOL have the audio recording of that exchange, and they've already said it is a smoking gun in their case against Klopp. Now, a lot of people have attempted to lip read precisely what went on there using the one camera angle we got from Sky Sports, and there's rumours that he swore at him, there's rumours that he made some kind of personal remark. You name it, somebody's tried to speculate on it, but until we hear that recording, nobody knows. But if it is, as the PGMOL are saying, absolutely fine and not unprofessional at all, that means Klopp not only went out and accused a referee of having a bias against him, but then tried to get him in trouble by lying about what he said. And if so, of course it's only fair of me to point out the other potential side of this story, which is he did speak to him in an unprofessional manner, and he does have some kind of deep-seated dislike and bias of either Jurgen Klopp or Liverpool, which, if so, well, yeah, he shouldn't be refereeing games of football. Now again, quick little fact that is already getting distorted. Paul Tierney has been removed from the upcoming weekend of fixtures, but the PGMOL have said that is purely to take him out of the firing line while all this is going on, not because he's potentially under any sort of investigation. If I may be permitted to just throw in a small amount of editorializing into this, Paul Tierney did not have a good game, full stop, in that match. On the one hand, that was 1000% a foul on Mo Salah, so the equaliser should probably never have happened. Oliver Skipp probably should have been sent off for his tackle on Diaz, but also at the same time, Jota should probably have walked for his high foot on Skipp, so he shouldn't have even been on the pitch to score the winner in the first place. That's the kind of stuff the referee is directly responsible for and decides the ultimate fate of these teams either way. So until we find out the exact nature of the punishment, that's really all anybody can say on the matter. But since when's that ever stopped anybody? So let us know what you make of it all in the comments below. Is Paul Tierney a bad guy? Is Jurgen Klopp absolutely out his tree? All opinions welcome. In the comments they go. Oh, and just really quickly while I've got you, the latest edition of the world's greatest football magazine, 442, is soon to be available from all good retailers and the crap ones as well, but we've got an amazing offer for new subscribers. You can get 3 issues for just £5, wow, and new subs even get a free gift just for subscribing, like headphones or a football shirt mystery box, something you'd actually want. Link is in the description. Anyway though, thank you very much for watching. I've of course been Adam Cleary, this has been 442, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.